Hello. Good morning to everybody. Can you hear me? Yes, last data types only. Now those data types you have an idea, then we are creating a tables, altering. Yes, DDL onwards, everyone understandable. Some other batch students also combining. Don't worry. And now here, yes, here. Up to now, you have an idea, date, you have an idea. Example, I am not writing also date because in a future date, timestamp, big chapters are there. Through that one we are learning. Again, another one is number of P, S. Already I am telling or not. Suppose here, 1 minute only, just up. Now this is a table is there. Select star from EMP. In a previous class, I am telling. Here, employee number is a what? A number of P they are giving. Number of P they are giving. Suppose observe it here. Suppose here, number of P. Number of P means only precision. Precision means only fixed numbers, not a floating point numbers. Again, number of P, S, I am telling you. Yes, here, number of P, S. Here, we are allowed to store floating point numbers. Already I am telling. That's why anybody attending a what? Yes, the previous class means number of P, S, you are writing. Yes, it is used to store floating point values. Already you are writing about that theory or not? Yes, here. Anybody not writing means write it. Number of P, S. It is used to store floating point values. P means precision. Anybody newcomers means fastly write it. P means precision. Already I am telling. Precision means total number of digits. Total number of digits. What is that one? I will tell you. Practically I am telling because this is a different. No, yeah. S means scale. A decimal point to right hand side values. Negative sign means left hand side. Scale. Okay, na? Write it fast. P means precision, total number of digits. Already you are writing only, but in a newcomer means observe here. S means scale. It is used to store floating point values. Write it definition. Syntax, write it fastly. Syntax. Column name, number of P, S. Complete it fast. Now check it out. Practically observe it. Very interesting. Practical I'm showing. Why? Because character, where cat to, date, practical I'm not showing also, maybe easily guessing only. But this is one different, rules based. At least actually internally, is exponent based only storing, but that is you don't have an idea also. Explicitly, Oracle Corporation giving award to 2 rules. First, initial programmers without internal storage knowledge also, those 2 rules they must familiar. Now here those 2 rules they must familiar only. Now here what is that 2 rules means I will tell you. Suppose number 7, 2, 10, 5 like this. Here precision is the highest, scale is the lowest means how can I later have lowest and highest another chapter said first observe here just idea. Maybe you are telling me great. Don't write it. Create table also you don't have an idea. Next classes onwards, create table you have an idea. Create table test. Here S number is a column. Don't read. Just observe it here. S number is a column. Number of here 10, 4 I am giving. What is the meaning of this one? 10 means total number of digits are 10. Here 10 like this. 4 means now last person of here a decimal point after 4 digits only available. Observe here. Here like this only. That's why total number of digits are 10. Here observe here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 means 4 digits after decimal point. Okay, na? Yes, precision and a scale like this. Suppose you are 20, comma. So now 9 means total number of digits are 20. After decimal point, 9 digits are available within that number. Okay, now that is a floating point number. Okay. Suppose Oracle Corporation giving 7, 2 easiness purpose. Precision is a maximum size is there. Scale also maximum size is there. I will tell you. But before that one, normally I am telling. Suppose here. Now check it out. I try to insert a data. I am a data entry operator. In a future, you are also inserting a data. Now slowly observe here. Slowly observe here. Insert into test values here. Now I try to insert a data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 point. 6, 7 I am writing. Okay, any number, just my interest purpose, I am writing like this. Yes, working. There is no problem. And now here, check it out. This is a floating point value or not? Yes, same like a what normal language floating point values or not? Yes, yes, test. Oh, maybe if you want to store this a floating point value in your table column, number of P, S is a declaration in the Oracle side. And now here, observe here. Here 7 means the total number of digits are how much? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, fine. But 7 means total number of digits, including decimal point or not? Decimal point before, decimal point after. Total number of digits are nothing but a what? Precision. Very important. 7 means total number of digits are 7. Observe here. Again repeating. Why? Because some intro question is there here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, maybe 7 means total number of digits before and after decimal point. But in this floating point side, 2 means 2 is a positive number, means decimal point to right hand side, how many digits are there? 2 means 2 digits. Scale is a what? 2 means 2 digits. After decimal point, right hand side, left to right, only 2 digits. 1 and 2. Okay, fine. Like this. Now, up to now, there is no problem. Everyone understandable, or maybe so now here, yes, whatever precision is there, that is a one total number of digits before and after decimal point combination. Again, scale means whenever we scale positive number means that a decimal point where left hand side to right hand side, 2 means 2 digits, 3 means 3 digits like this. Okay, fine. But unfortunately, now anybody guess it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.67 working. Now I try to insert same 7 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.7. I am writing only. Just a slight difference only. I am using a what here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.7. I am giving only slight difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.7. I am giving only. Now that record may be inserted or not inserted. You are only tell me. Maybe anybody guess it? Here also total number of digits are 7. What is this one? This is inserted or not inserted? Confusing only. Very good. One fellow is telling you, Murli sir, nothing inserted. They are telling. Another fellow, no, that is not inserted. They are telling. But which answer is correct? Very good. Who are telling what are not inserted is a correct answer. What is this one? I am also here also first time newcomer thinking what, how can I am also thinking, oh, nothing is there. 7 means here these are 7 digits are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 only. Oh, maybe 2 means here 2 digits right hand side only, but not a problem. 1 digit we are thinking, but it won't work. Error. Why means I will tell you, don't worry. Now here at least internal storage, you don't have an idea also. Oracle Corporation giving a what rules only. That rules, one of the rules based only. I am also giving a what very easy way. Oh, this is not working, I'm telling. But unfortunately, you don't have an idea up to today. That rules only. That rule I will tell you, don't worry. Now error this one. Error is there or not? Why error means I will tell you. So now here, yes, up to this one, write it. Then errors, rules, I will tell you. At least practically, you don't have an idea, create table also, write it, because there is no choice in this case. Write it. Example. 7,2 I am taking. Later we are changing also. Pressure is highest, scale is the lowest, means maybe two things are there, that is maybe they are telling. First write it, then I will tell. This is a floating point number. One fellow is telling, Murli sir, how many tables are created in a where Oracle means Oracle provided a Scott schema already. I'm telling a demo classes, no? In a Scott schema, 4 tables are there. Okay, yeah. Any number of tables also we are allowed to create your own wish. Okay, but Oracle provided 4 tables practice purpose. Okay, yeah. You are creating any table, there is no limit, size is there. This error also right. This error. Okay, what is insert, what is create, don't worry. Logic observed, oh, maybe floating point values possible in a future number p comma s anywhere we are using. That is keep it in mind. Oh, maybe some error is there. Same number, slight difference. Here 5.67, here 6.7 I am giving. Why this is error? The by previous case is not error. Oracle Corporation being one rule. At least that rule I will tell you. First initial programmer, those rules they must familiar without any internal storage mechanism. Create table, insert, update, delete. Don't worry. Those all the things practically we are learning in a way next slide. Okay, yeah. Up to some stage, data type names purpose, this practical I'm telling. Completed. And now slowly observe here. What they are telling about Oracle Corporation is 2 rules they are telling. First rule is observe here, concentrate, slowly observe. Rules based I am telling. Internal storage I am not telling because first time newcomer. No. So now here, yes, rules I am telling. Now check it out. Here, what they are telling, Oracle, don't write it, Oracle server returns an error. When it will be returns an error, when we are using the what? Number of p comma s means observed here, returns an error. Slowly observed here. When it will be returns an error means actually before decimal point, before decimal, your responsibility. Before decimal point, before decimal point, when we are trying to specify more than p minus s number of digits, compulsory error. P minus s is a formula. What is that one? What is the meaning of this one? Don't try to specify more than p minus s number of digits before decimal point. That is the rule. What is this one? Suppose here, now check it out. Here, p comma s is there. Okay, here this is a p, this is a s. P minus s means number of p comma s. Okay, fine. What is the formula they are giving? Here, p minus s is a formula they are giving Oracle Corporation. P is highest, s is the lowest, means p minus s is a formula. Suppose, for example, here number of 7 comma 2, I am writing 7 comma 2 in this example. Here 7 minus 2. 7 minus 2 means how much? Very good, 5. That's why here total number of digits is 7. Okay, I'm agree. But before decimal point, how many digits maximum? Here 5. 7 minus 2 means 5. More than 5 means it won't work. That's why here in a previous case, 5 is there or not, check it out. In a before decimal point, 1, 2, 3, not a problem. 4, not a problem. 5, not a problem. But in a second example side here, yes, here 7 minus 2 means p minus s is a 5 only. But here, here we are using a what? Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. But 6 extra digit I am using or not? That's why error. That's why when we are trying to store more than p minus s number of digits in a before decimal point, then Oracle server returns an error. That's why Oracle server returns an error. Yes, what is the rule? First rule is note 1. Oracle server returns an error when we are trying to specify more than p minus s number of digits before decimal point. Before, not after. But what is the after decimal point means I will tell you rule. Okay. When we are using number of p comma s format. Write a note 1 is the first rule. Write a note 1. Note 1, right? Internal storage, they are not telling. This one, that rule. Right? Note 1. Note 1, right? Oracle server returns an error. Oracle server returns an error when we are trying to specify more than p minus s number of digits before decimal point. Underline it, before decimal point. Oracle server returns an error when we are trying to specify more than p minus s number of digits before decimal point when we are using number of p comma s format. Oracle server returns an error when we are trying to specify more than p minus s number of digits before decimal point when we are using number of p comma s format. Oracle server returns an error when we are trying to specify more than p minus s. P is highest, s is lowest, then only possible. Okay. The Oracle server returns an error when we are trying to specify more than p minus s number of digits before decimal point. Everyone underline it, before decimal point when we are using number of p comma s format. Example, that is number of p comma s, p minus s is a formula. Then example, right? Okay, now. Now, second rule. What is the second rule means? Before decimal point, okay. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 6 means not working, 4 is working, 3 is working, 2 is working like this. But unfortunately, after decimal point, the second rule. What does the rule means? Observe here. Anybody guess it? Suppose here I am writing a what? 7 minus 2 means 5 only. That's why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before decimal point, decimal. Here 6, 7, 8, 9. I am giving only. Now working or not working? Maybe guess it. Anybody guessing is great. These rules you don't have an idea. Just maybe guess it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.67. Sorry, where is that? 6, 7, 8, 9. What is the output? Working or not working? Very good. One fellow is telling not working, but unfortunately, reverse this one. This is working. This is working. This is working. This is working only. And now here, yes. What is this one? That's why after decimal point, your response. Okay, before decimal point, your responsibility. But after decimal point, Oracle server does not give any error when we are using a what more than scale size in a way number of digits also there is no problem. Why? Because Oracle server in this case does not return any error. In this case, automatically round that number. Round that number means observe here. Suppose number of 7, 2 na, now 7, 2 is there. Okay, that is a thing only. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 point. Here 2 digits, 2 it means 6, 7 it will be taking. But 6, 7 it will be taking also. Remaining number is how much? 89. 89 is what? Out of 100. 2 zeros no out of 100. 89 is above 50%. Whenever above 50% means automatically 1 added to the where? Rounded number. That's why here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.68 it will be taken. Rounding internally. Now here really correct or not, check it out, because based on the scale size, whatever size is there, automatically round that number internally. Server only round that number. Round function, trunc function in a feature we are learning, but internally just mathematically anybody could miss. Then they are telling only. That's why there is no error. Select star from here test only. Automatically round that number. 6, 8 is there or not? 6, 8 is there. And now here check it out. So now here write a note to write it. Oracle server does not return any error. Does not. Oracle server does not return any error. Does not return any error. Underline. Oracle server does not return any error when we are trying to specify. These are formulas. Okay. When we are trying to specify more number of digits. When we are trying to specify more number of digits after decimal point, everyone underline it. In a previous case, before decimal point, I'm telling, but in this case, after decimal point. Oracle server does not return any error when we are trying to specify more number of digits after decimal point than the scale size. Specified in declaration. Than the scale size specified in declaration. Because in this case only, because in this case, Oracle server only, internally, because in this case, Oracle server only internally, automatically round that number. Oracle server only internally automatically round that number based on the scale size in declaration. Automatically round that number based on the scale size in declaration. Internally automatically round that number based on the scale size in a declaration. Internally automatically round that number based on the scale size in declaration. This is the query they are giving only Oracle Corporation. Example, write it. Before decimal point means developer responsibility. After decimal point means server. Automatically Oracle server only take care of those. These two write it, execution also. Okay, some floating point value. In a previous case 6, 7, but in this case 6, 8 is there. No? Second number this one automatically. This one only in this case. But how means I will tell. Write it this one. Execution right. Maybe anybody good at what mathematics means, they have an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.67, 2, it means 2 scales. I know here remaining number is 89 is above 50%. Out of 100 only. Server is checking like in a future you are also familiar rounding like whenever above 50% means out 89 means out of 2 zeros, no, out of 100. 1 only it will be adding. That's why 6, 8. Internal execution. Completed these 2 steps, right? Round, don't worry, that is in a future functions are there through that one. But up to now mathematically observe. And now check it out. Concentrate here. Suppose not only number of p so many times, number of p comma s floating point values, number of p also there. But before that one, just I'm asking like this. Anybody mathematically good means tell me. 6, 7, 2, 3 only. What is the output? Anybody guess it? 6, 7, 2, 3. But 7 comma 2 is a what they are giving only. 7 comma 2 is a declaration. And now 2 means what? 2 digits. 2 digits means here 2 digits only 6, 7. And now your 23 means above 50% or below 50%. Out of 100, 23 means below 50%. Whenever below 50% means 1 is not added only. That's what 67 is there. Very good. One fellow is telling correct 67. And now you are observed here. Now check it out. Really that is correct or not? Yes, here 67 is there or not? Simple. That's why above 50% or greater than or equal to 50% means 1 added to the way a rounded number. Okay. Yes, here. Now another one is what? A number of p is there. Okay, fine. Number of p. Already number of p I am telling you, no. Yes, here only integers. It is does not store floating point values. So can I write it? Number of p. Number of p, right? Some other model is there. Number of p. It is used to store integers only. It is used to store integers only. It is used to store integers only. It does not store floating point values. It does not store floating point values. It is used to store integers only. It does not store floating point values. It does not store floating point values. Syntax write it. Column name, number of p. Give me some number. Don't worry. Number of p. Okay. Here one thing is there. Now check it out. Concentrate here. Suppose this is a column is there. For example, one table. Here I am declaring a what? A number is a data type. Here 10 means how many digits? 10. 3 means how many digits? Expression 3 means 3 digits. 20 means how many digits? 20. 30 means how many digits? 30. So now here 30 means how many digits? 30. Again 40 means how many digits? 40. It won't work. It won't work. Why? Because maximum size of the where precision means up to 38 digits they are giving. More than 38 anybody giving means it won't work. It is internal storage only. Now here check it out. Really that is correct. I am checking only. That's why in a previous case I am not telling anything. Now check it out. Don't write. 1 minute only. I'm giving a what 40 means what happened after create table. In a future, you are also creating a table. Here S number is a column number. Here 10, there is no problem. 20, there is no problem. 30, there is no problem. 40, it won't work. Here observe here. Numeric precision specifier is out of range 1 to 38. Maximum size of the precision is 38. Scale means minus 84 to 127. That is minus up to now. You don't have an idea. That's why in a future round function through we are telling. That's why at least basically now size of the where precision, maximum size of the precision is up to 38, right? Maximum size of the precision is a rule. Maximum size of the precision is up to 38 digits. Maximum size of the precision is up to 38 digits. Maximum size of the precision is up to 38 digits. So now check it out. Concentrate here. Concentrate here. Suppose one thing I am writing only. Anybody telling me is great. Suppose here. Now check it out. I am creating a table. Maybe you are telling I think. And now here in this table, one column I am creating. In a future, you are also creating. Number of P, 10 means not a problem, 20 means not a problem, like this. Okay, 7 or 8 or anything I am giving. For example, In a previous case, 7.2. Here, I try to insert a data. So now here, insert into something is there. Don't worry. Test one. Values. These comments, don't worry. Logic observe here. Suppose floating point value 99.9 I am giving, only working or not working. Very good. So many fellows are telling what, Murli sir, this is a floating point value, but this is a fixed number. Now here P comma S is not there. That's why we are not allowed to store this floating point value. They are thinking that is absolutely wrong one. Yes, it is working. Server is automatically convert this one into where, round into where, number, pure number, integer only it will be converted. So now here, yes, here 99.9 is converted into 99 or 100. Anybody tell me? Very good, 100. Because 99.9 is there, no? 100 only. That's why floating point value you are inserting also. Server is automatically converted into where? Pressure only. That is 100, it will be inserted. Now check it out. Really correct. Here 100. Very good, correct. Now here, yes, here 100. Okay, 100, no? Yeah. Now I try to use a what? So now here 99.3. What is the output? 99. Very good. Here automatically 99 is there or not? 99.5. What is the output? Very good. 100. There are equal to 50% also. 100 or not rounded. That's why whenever we are trying to give a what, a number of P means don't afraid only. Or maybe floating point numbers you are giving also. That is a less size. Okay, so now 38 less than size is there. Then automatically that is pure number is automatically converted to where? Integers only. Okay, floating point value. Right? Example, right? Limit is 38 means this size is 38. 38. This is not a this one. 98, that is a number. Any number, but size is 38 means 38 bytes. Here bytes are there. Okay, fine. Yes. That size is different, this number is different. Okay, yeah. 38 means don't think that number 38. Okay. That size. Declaration size. Example, write it. This create insert, you don't have an idea also, right? Okay, the number of P we are using is pure number, integer only will be storing, not a floating point value. But whenever floating point value you are giving also, server is automatically converted into where? Integer. That is a what? Rounding only. Above 50% means automatically you have an idea. That is mathematics. There is later you are familiar in a bad database also. Here 100 pure number, here 99. Okay, these are the minimum basic data types. What are the data types are there? Yes, very good. Number of P regularly we are using in a tomorrow onwards practically here. Number of P comma S floating point value. Here another one is what? Date. Another one is what? Where care to. These data types you have an idea. Then automatically daily you are working in a way practically. Tomorrow onwards practically this DDL is there, no? This DDL, how can I create? What happened? These all the things alter. So many things practically is there. Okay. Up to now, anybody not installing means please be try to install it. Why? Because tomorrow onwards, practically I'm telling about this all that. Don't worry, this insert into like only data type names I'm telling up to now. Tomorrow onwards, DDL onwards, we are starting about practically. That's why anybody still not installing means try to install it. Okay, na? Yes, yeah. Our steps are there in a previous classes I'm giving. Otherwise, you are not understandable means in a YouTube's articles are there. Through that one only installation steps are there. Through that one install it. Not a problem. Okay, na? Yes, yeah. Tomorrow I will tell you remaining. Tomorrow onwards, practically we are starting. Okay, tomorrow will continue. Thank you. Tomorrow will continue. Tomorrow onwards, don't miss the classes. Practically, we are checking all the